And we want to get to our top story at 5:30. It's a tradition, and Jacksonville's mayor says it will continue. This November, we're 79 days from the annual Georgia-Florida game, but will the usual 80,000 fans actually be in the stands at TIAA Bank Field? On your side's Alex Osiris spoke with the mayor today. And Alex, what steps will the mayor be taking?
Well, Anthony, months out, and Mayor Curry says it's still pretty early, but it's across the river here that you can see the glorious stadium, and he trusts the Southeastern Conference to protect its players and a tradition that's always in the fall. Fanfare and football. More than a game, it's practically a way of life, seen here at RV City. But with COVID-19, the look of the event will likely be very different. What is normally an elbow-to-elbow situation may find parking lots more like this. Mayor Lenny Curry, in his address Wednesday, said keeping the game on the schedule and in Jacksonville is a show of the city's resiliency, explaining the SEC has staff and plans to keep its players and personnel safe. Unsure, however, though, when asked what a traveling fan base could bring. Economic impact brought to the region from the weekend rivalry has sat above $35 million the last couple of years, and that is at stake. Curry said everything depends on what the conference attendance rules will look like and how the community is facing the virus closer to the event before more details are figured out.
We'll monitor the situation as we get closer, and that game will be played in a way that mitigates spread and mitigates risk and is healthy for our community, but allows us to continue to experience the tradition that is the Georgia-Florida game.
Ahead at 6, back to school. Changes in safety drills and training principles that the mayor, as well as Dr. Diana Green, superintendent of Duval County Public Schools, has to weigh in on. I'll have that story coming up in our next half hour. Reporting live on the South Bank, Alex Osiris, First Coast News, on your side.